to speak. Oh yeah, I love the environment in this game. It's a little more fun than the game itself sometimes. Brittle skinned. Yeah, that's okay. I don't care about the gear stuff. I don't care about the upgrade stuff. Like, it's a very shallow game compared to the others. But like I said, still love it. Still gonna beat it. Still play it probably once a year since I've beaten it. I don't think we have enough money for any of that.
You hold on to this.
Hey, money again. Thank you.
Perfect timing.
I wonder if she does that because I looked at the vending machine. She's like, uh-oh, he doesn't have enough money. I better help him out. Pistol's good, but I don't need it right now. Tired of waiting? Why not visit the Fellow Traveler pub? Because I mean, like, in this game, how can you not stop and look at all this stuff that's been handcrafted for this world? Like, I know the storytelling, the environmental storytelling isn't the greatest, but the environment is still, they put in a lot of work into it. All the artwork, the art direction, design, little cabinets, I mean, just there's so many little details that are so cool. And I just wish they would have had like an extra year to work on this game, because it could have been so much more. What are we looking at? Is it the audio log? Is that what you're talking about?
God makes all kinds of soldiers, but he only made one Cornelius Slate. My father followed him up San Juan Hill.
I'm confused what she's freaking out about.
And as he put it, through hell the order was given. At today's muster, Slate asked me if I was Sergeant Monroe's daughter. I said, yes, sir.
I love it, the environment storytelling. They already delayed this game countless times, though.
Your father
delay it more. Unrelease it and delay it more.
His good fortune.
Take it back. I want it better. Ah!
Oh. Oh, right on. I'm cool with that. One. Hello, pals. How's the Bioshock stream? Oh god, I hear myself. Time Crime Hero is rating with a party of 7. I kind of feel like I'm the only person who's up this late, so kind of scheduling my content around this, but I mean, whatever, it's all good. We're about to start not Resident Evil 2, actually, Resident Evil 1. And this is a ROM hacked version, so this is uncensored. It's got everything they forgot to put in the director's cut to all kinds of crazy new and exciting things, including a licensed song that didn't get into the remake. Or not the remake, but the director's cut. The American director's cut didn't get a licensed song at the cast and credits in the beginning. So we are going to hop in, and we are going to let the live action FMV wash over us. And we're going to be Jill because her and Barry's dialogue is extra hammy. I'll probably laugh and have some commentary, but I mostly want you guys to hear how hammy the dialogue is. It's real bad, and it's something that you definitely don't want to miss. It is the best intro. This may be the first time you've seen this particular intro, though. This one's in color, and the original is in black and white. So I won't try to talk during the dialogue, like I said, because it's too good.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in
See, this used to be like newspaper clippings. You have like fake dead bodies and stuff, which I think is cool.
Were apparently eaten. Bravo team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Oh, let me fix that for you.
Look, Chris!
How's that? Let me know if it's too quiet, too loud, all that good stuff. Better? Okay. If it gets too loud, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to turn it down.
It was Bravo team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Chris Redfield. Crash! That's my Wesker impression. I'll hang out for a little bit. No problem, Chris. There's plenty of hamminess to go around. This part is uncensored. Happy birthday. Happy 25th birthday, Resident Evil 96. So good. Yeah. Yeah.
Joseph!
Joseph! For some reason, I feel like I might have saw him blink at that part, but I may just be misremembering. I could have swore he, like, his eye twitched, and I'm like, real good at playing as a dead body, but no. Does the stream look a little better? I was streaming off of Wi-Fi, which is not something I want to admit, but I decided I have a 50-foot Ethernet cable, I might as well use it for streams.
There are only
I know the
3
bitrate
Stars
was
members
all
left.
wonky for Resident Evil 2 Remake, and it's a super dark game, so you can really see that data compression, you know? Oh, here's the music.
Chris Redfield.
Super fucking 80s.
Jill Valentine. Barry Burton.
I thought this song was so ridiculous that the person who did the ROM hack took liberties
Rebecca Chambers.
in putting this song in the intro instead of the other one. No, this is the actual fucking intro, like, song for this. This is real.
Resident Evil.
Yeah. This has got, like, all the little nice little sprinkles and marshmallows. This version's like an amalgamation of, like, all the best parts of all the different Resident Evil versions.
What a mansion!
For anybody just joining us, I'm sorry that you
Captain
missed
Wesker,
the intro.
where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
Chris's.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
Let me handle this.
Stay alert!
This is incredible. You came to one of the best Resident Evil streams. This is just... Resident Evil 96 is like a fine wine. It only
dining
ages
room.
better with time. My sweet, sweet tank controls.
What?
What?
What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope
there to
this
look
is
at?
not Chris's blood.
You know, I saw Chris's blood last week, and it looked a lot like this. This might be Chris's blood. I got a Rosie cat on my computer. Alright. So this part coming up, there is the iconic moment with the zombie eating the body, but what is left out is you actually see the head falling off onto the floor, which is pretty cool. Can't be. Chris's blood is orange with blue swirls. The little head part did make its way back into the DS version of Resident Evil, and I think maybe the cutscene. But a little history lesson for you. So in Resident Evil Director's Cut, they meant to put those cutscenes back in the
Barry?
game. They just said they forgot. Like, he just fucking forgot.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
Let me take care of this. What the hell?
What is it?
Oh, I got the line wrong.
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature.
Maybe.
Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
You saw it. Shit. Also, I don't know if this will be a long stream. I could probably beat this in like an hour and a half if I get my shit together.
Wesker!
This is on normal difficulty.
Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
I remember on the Nintendo DS version of this, since you could skip the door animations, I was able to beat that game in like 45 minutes or something like that. That's like almost speedrun levels of ridiculousness.
Find
a half
anything,
hour
Jill?
if I don't save
Nothing.
Chris or Barry, so
What is this all
pretty
about?
short.
I can't figure it out at all.
If I could do
Beats
math
me
while
too.
on stream.
Now it's Wesker's
So you
time
need
to
do the
disappear.
maths to
I
do,
don't know what's going on.
To defeat Plant
Well,
42.
It can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill,
I was thinking second
here's a
floor,
lockpick.
work our way down, but whatever.
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
No.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
No.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
Whatever time it is for you guys, thanks for joining me tonight. I do
This
have
time,
class
I'll
kind
be
of early
there.
in the morning, but it's like my brain's not gonna shut off until like 3, 4 a.m. anyways, so might as well hang out. Oh, optional scene. Ratchet dog. In the remake, if you try and do that, they just plain ass let the dog just hangs out in this lobby area for the rest of the game or until you kill it. We don't need that map. I kind of know this mansion a little too well, so for the sake of time, I'm not sure if there's anything interesting over here. Just whatever. Ink ribbon, we'll take it. You saw most of it. That was a good maybe 70% that they left out. Director's cut, also, they decided to redo the music, which is terrible, because the whole shtick was, back then, it was a big deal because a deaf composer composed the music for it. And it turned out to be really terrible, while also at the same time the composer was not at all deaf. He was faking it. And this is all out there, and this is all very well documented. So you can check me on that, but this is director's cut with all the missing cutscenes that they forgot to put in. And also the original's music, so we're not getting that hammy-ass, weird, farty hallway horn sound. So we got a little bit of the best of both worlds. I wanted to do right by Resident Evil's 25th birthday, and by not only making sure we see all the content that we were meant to see, either due to forgetfulness or censorship, because also Chris wasn't smoking a cigarette in the cast intro in the original version, because they don't want real people smoking cigarettes in video games. Jeez, where was it? That was going off a whole tangent. So the original music, which is better, and the newer cutscenes and some of the stuff that was forgotten, that was supposed to be in director's cut. So it's like it's pretty good. And then we're gonna get the shotgun. There's probably more ink ribbons in here. Sorry, I had a total brain fart for a second. But yeah, good thing I'm not drinking tonight either, or I would be absolutely smashed or flattened, whichever you prefer. Oh, what do you know? We're about to be smashed. Come on. We're locked in, by the way. That's why I'm not even bothering to check the doors.
Hey, what's going on?
The beginning of that inventory noise sounds like a steam
Jill?
engine sound. It's a lot
that
of
you, Jill?
interesting noises, yeah.
What happened?
Barry, help me,
So it
please.
does.
The
I
door
can see that,
won't
though.
open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down.
Hurry!
Oh, snap.
This way!
Yeah. Anybody eat anything good today? So I was on my break and I was like,
Oh,
man, I
Barry!
could
That
get
was
something
too
really good. I could
close.
almost go for a Jill
You were
sandwich.
almost a Jill sandwich.
Oh, that was weird.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life.
Beyond sausage and hash brown, awesome.
But Barry, didn't you say
Place I
you're
work
going
at
back
has
to the
an
dining room
impossible
to do some
sausage and
research?
cheddar sandwich. It's
Why
pretty
on
good.
earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now,
Catching him in the
let's
lie.
get back
He's like
to
that
searching
guy
for the lost captain and Chris, shall
social
we?
media's been talking about. That's been caught in all the lies.
Thank you, Barry.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
It's that David Dobrik drama or whatever. I can't. This ain't even a fucking room in there anymore. So. Oh, let's equip some. Let's start shooting some stuff. Right? See if I remember the controls though. Right, that's the most important part. There we go. Let's see. Kind of sound like steam noises. Let's see. Do I need? Yes, I can be in. Let's get a key. Let's do the first puzzle. It's like telling that zombie, take a picture, it'll last longer. It's weird, there's pictures in here. There's a message. Give me a peace. Give me the peace of death, and I shall give you the joy of life. Sounds like a quote at the end of Metal Gear Solid. We're not going to do the picture yet, so we're going to, if you can't tell, all these pictures are of people at different points of their life. So, picture of an infant, that's close, but let's keep checking. Picture of a young man. You know, I always fucked up on this puzzle when I was little because people always, when I was in trouble, they'd call me young man. So I'd get the sequence fucked up, and the infant newborn kind of, it's like young man. That's me. That's like a child. It's just a little bit older than a child. So this is the same room, and instead of doing the lights, because the other one will be like stained glass, so it would be like different colors of her jewelry, and then each other picture that has that matching jewelry, you change the color to that. So kind of the same concept, but different logic to it. So I think we missed the picture of a newborn baby. Yes, and then the infant. This isn't the infant, is it? Picture of an infant. Yes, okay. We'll for the lively boy. Young man. That's old man. Fucking birds. Picture of a young man. No. Did we already? What's this? Tired middle-aged man. No. We did the lively boy one, right? Or am I? Is there no boy? Did we already click this one? Short-term memory loss. We'll do it anyways for good measure. Boy. Yep. We'll do young man. streaming short-term memory loss. Young man. Bam. Lively boy. No, thank you. This hallway is too silent. Yes, tired middle-aged man. Yes. Ooh. I might have fucked up. Let's give it a shot though. Let's wake these boys up. Okay. Let there be a piece of death and joy of life, or whatever. Oh, wrong one. We'll hit this from the beginning again. Get it right. That's so stupid. It's all because I hit the voice switch 2 times in a row. Did not mean to do that. Cat's on top of my computer, also watching me play Resident Evil. Do you think it's old enough that we could say, should we say Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, or Resident Evil 96? Infant. Baby. Nope. Infant. Yes. Picture of a lively boy. Sorry, I did not read that. That went too fast. Yes. The boy. Young man. That's the infant one. Yep. Young man, a middle-aged man, and old man. There we go. Caca, I know, this room is weirdly too silent and annoying. Picture of a bold-looking man. There's a switch below. Will you push it? Yes. There is a message. Ba 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 ba. Yep. So one thing is the text goes too slow in this one. The 2, 3, the originals just go like lightning quick. You can just go right through them, which is okay. Yeah, that music. Ha! Okay. Come on. So after that, we're gonna deposit some items in the chest. We're gonna talk to some more friends. Hopefully Barry will give us that Jill sandwich he's been promising us. Oh, yeah. I was like, that door's not in remake or the original. It most certainly is. A lot of these rooms are still here. What? Yeah. You ever see a cop wear this outfit in IRL? I don't think so. I don't think they got like crazy shoulder pads or anything like that. I did forget to take the bullets off the guys who Zombie was eating his face off of. So hopefully his legs aren't gone. Oh. Nice, there are clips in here. This UI is so slow. And I'm hitting buttons a lot faster than it can go, so it's kind of tripping me up a little bit. We don't need that. We'll take a green one for good measure. And those clips. Japanese games set in America are the best. American cops dress like this, right? Yes. American cops so cool. There we go. They all look like Barry. They're just old white men with beards. Okay. We'll save for good measure. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. Well, we do. And why isn't there one on the ground? Man, what? There's supposed to be save in here. Is it broken? No save music for us? Maybe not every save room has the music. Got me wanting to play Tokyo Jungle again after that tweet today. Yes, I did too, actually. And if you need any more copies of Tokyo Jungle, hey, my old saves. Amazing. There are some copies I found that fell off the back of a truck that I could send you via a Google file. Yeah, but don't you want to play it in a higher resolution and not have to bust out your PS3? Because it fell off the back of the internet truck. And I know a guy who knows a guy. Yeah. Emulation. ROMs fell off the back of the internet truck. So we have... There are easier ways for us to play Tokyo Jungle. I could just zip that file up and throw it in a Google Drive for you or something. You know what? I'm not sure. As far as any multiplayer stuff, I know there are some like private server stuff going on because I know people who were clamoring to play Demon's Souls on PC before the remake came out. They had set up their own servers to play. That's gross. To play Demon's Souls online together. So we could probably make it work with enough dangling. Bullets do not reach there. We'll just we'll see what happens. I better not. Don't shoot. Oh, you know what we can do for co-op? Once we get Parsec working, if you connect a controller, you can connect player 2 from my computer. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't think I told you that for Parsec, we can also, I could give you full computer control you can control my computer from your computer with a controller just by dialing some settings and vice versa. And the latency is pretty damn good, actually. That's what a lot of developers have been doing with game journalists during the pandemic, is they will give the games media person access to their computer or whatever build they have, and they'll play it wirelessly that way. Once we get a little more time and Fandangle to mess around with some stuff, then we could absolutely see what we could do about it. Because I mean, that game doesn't require like super precise inputs, so I can't breathe. Save me from this pain. Also, I think there wasn't anything written on that wall in either of the older games. I once found a stream where there was chat rooms where don't ask about emulation, or don't ask to emulate, and I asked if I could ask what the rule was about. That's weird. Dude, you know what? My personal thoughts on emulation and game preservation is that it needs, I understand licensing issues and stuff like that, but getting our hands on older games needs to be easier than stealing it off the internet. Like, if there are ways to play those old games, I'd be all for it, but if you're not, then I'm gonna find my own way to play it if you cannot provide it. And honestly, it's not my fault older companies are so shitty about archiving stuff, so those are my very honest and I don't know. Yeah, it's bullshit free. But just, if I want to play something from 20 or 30 years ago, I should be able to play it anytime I want.
Barry!
Barry.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
Right?
No, but something's
I
wrong
feel
with
like
this house.
a lot of games that I have pirated are games I
This
already
hall
own.
is dangerous.
So,
maybe it's better
I know
to
that doesn't
secure
make
our
it
escape
any more
route first.
okay,
There must
right?
be a
But
back door somewhere.
it's
Let's
like,
try to find it
make it
first,
easy.
shall we?
Make it fucking easier to do.
Okay, let's separate again.
When
Just a
Nintendo had
moment.
that amazing Wii,
I found something.
I'm gonna let Barry talk.
What is
Actually,
it?
this is
It's
good.
a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
I'll take this then. Gee. I would say emulating isn't piracy, but downloading copyrighted stuff is absolutely piracy, but people do different things with emulation, right? What was I saying? Nintendo had a great fucking library of older games on Wii and going into the Wii U, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, the Switch can do it. It can play those old games, let us play those old games. It's like, if there's any reason why there could be future money involved, it's always like, they always have to push the brakes and really evaluate why and how they distribute older games. It's just shitty. It's Forrest. He's been picked to death by crows. Oh! No, hey. Let me just get this gun. That's a silly bazooka. Grenade launcher. Actually, I wish there was the quick 180 turn. See if you have any pistol rounds? I don't think so. You're blocking the fan, Rosie. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm all for playing on original hardware too. It's just such a fucking crazy rabbit hole. Getting the old systems, and then the cables that do like RGB or SCART, and then also the analog to digital converters, which are like another $100 to $500, depending on what it does. As far as emulation goes, like, I know PlayStation 2 is pretty okay, and it's not all the way there. Regarding CD-based emulation, I'm fucking over it. Like, I'm not gonna mess around with it anymore. I have my PlayStation 2, and I have my RetroTink 2X, which allows you to go from component to HDMI, and it actually works quite well. And it's mostly because I want... It doesn't have that 100% compatibility. So, I even have the PlayStation 2 mini one right here on my desk for some stuff here and there. This perspective is all out of whack. I've seen a few modern systems that use your old cards. If you don't care about accuracy and just care about them being played, or being all fucking stretched out, which drives me absolutely crazy. If it's a 4x3 game, don't stretch it to widescreen. Some of those systems just plain ass like aren't fucking good. Once you start looking into FPGA, and that's hardware emulation, basically the chip behaves in such a way that it thinks it's the like genuine article as far as the chip turning into something else. That's something I want to get into. Something y'all should look into if you're interested. It only goes up to some 32-bit systems, not the PlayStation 1, but it does have all the 16-bit stuff and Game Boy Advanced. It's a FPGA-based emulator, and it's called the Mister. And that thing is fucking rad. And it has a lot of smooth emulation. I have the SNES Mini that's pretty nice. Mostly use it for Zelda, Mario Kart, and Donkey Kong. I have the SNES and the NES Mini, and I very much like them both. There is a little bit of latency. So for some games that require really demanding inputs, it's not a deal breaker, but if you were to play on the original system, original hardware, or on a Mister, there's a lot quicker input lag. Or less input lag, I should say. And they're pretty rad. They're very expensive though. They have the company Analog has a few clone consoles of the Genesis, NES, and Super NES that are FPGA. But they're also very expensive, and they only do that one console, so it's kind of like you start getting to diminishing returns on that one. I hope I get more ammo. Yeah, nothing will beat an old CRT in the actual system. I got a CRT screen because we have spring cleaning, and people in our city get to leave shit on the sidewalk, and basically a truck comes and picks up all your bullshit, and I just found a CRT on the side of the street that works very well, and that was doing me good for quite a while, up until actually getting my analog to digital converter, and that's been doing quite nice for me. It'll do like component or S-video, and then it'll put it into HDMI, and outputs at 480i or 480p. And a lot of newer 4K TVs are a lot better at scaling lower resolutions than most of our 1080p's back then. So I remember when I had my PC hooked up to my 4K television in the living room, I could do all kinds of weird resolutions. So that was nice to have. Last one I had was on the street too. Hell yeah, for street CRT TVs. It's just taking up space though, so I need to get rid of it. Especially now that I have a decent way to play older systems on newer televisions. If you get one of those cheap, like $10 component, or it's like maybe $25, you can find them on Amazon, and it's a cord that goes in your PS2, and at the end of the cord it has HDMI. It has the worst input latency out of anything I've ever played. I tried to play a few rhythm games, and that's how you really know. When you try and get into some of the rhythm stuff, and it just won't have it. You'll end up feeling real bad about the way you're playing this game. You're like, man, I remember being real. Okay, another tangent. About 60% of most cases of people going back to their old games on the emulator, or not such a great means of playing it, or accurate, I should say. People are like, I remember being so good at this game when I was younger. What happened? 50, 60, 70% of the time, I would attribute that to the device having poor input latency over you just being old and bad at it. If you played it on the genuine article, you'd be like, oh, yeah, okay, this feels way different. I don't think I have the jewel, yeah. I need to use some fucking ammo. But yeah, that's my rant about older video game systems and preservation and why you shouldn't go fucking cheap when it comes to playing older games. The input latency on the mini consoles are good enough. They'll get you by. So this little box right here, I never noticed it, and I don't think it's a picture frame. I think it's the box in the remake where you put a jewel in and the little box opens. I think that's what that is. No, you don't, you son of a bitch. Okay. Rosie's having a great time on my computer. So we're gonna read this together. Keeper's Diary, May 9th, 1998. At night, we played poker with Scott the Guard, Elias, and Steve, the researcher. Steve was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. He's talking about the hunters. They told me to feed them with live food. When I threw in a pig, they were just playing with it, tearing out the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. He was wearing a protection suit that looks like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. No wonder those researchers never rest, even at night. Did you see the game preservation group that released some 700 PlayStation 2 prototypes and demos? I'm not sure, and maybe I have read about it, but if not, be sure to send me a link to that. I'll ask for it in your Discord. If you have any news articles or any directions you could point me into. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. I went to the medical room because my back was all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. Oop. Guess I can sleep well tonight. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and it ended up dragging my foot as I went down to the dog's pen. They had been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leaves the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke is this? I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling in my arm, the lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy. So there's a book that just came out that was written by the original developers of Resident Evil, and I think the book is called Itchy Tasty. I really want to read it. It goes into a lot of cool history and all of that jazz that I really like. Oh, thank you, Chris. I'll definitely look into that. And I do have quite a good amount of digitized PlayStation 2 games. But I always love hearing what people's favorites were back. There's so many games on that console back then. I'm constantly finding new stuff all the time on that console that I'm like, oh, this is fucking good. It's a lot like the SNES. Like I did not grow up with a Super Nintendo, and I didn't get to really see any of those games. A lot of my favorite series, like Metroid and stuff like that. Didn't play till I was older, like in almost early 20s. Didn't play. I'm literally just playing Link to the Past right now on my off time. That's pretty good. We'll see when I'm done with it how I really feel about it. But I'm playing it on the on the Switch. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm still finding out new and awesome SNES games all the time to this day, and going back and checking those out. It's a good console. I didn't get a Game Boy Advance until maybe a year or two ago, and I refurbished it, got a new shell for it. I plan on replacing the screen for it to have a nicer screen. It's gonna look real good once I'm done with it. I need to find a box. Where should I go? I was bragging about how good I am at these games. I'm forgetting where to go. I just need that first key. I have the lockpick, but I need a mansion key. There's any more rooms upstairs that I can unlock? I don't have space. Should I even explore new ground, or we're gonna go put the jewel in the eye of the tiger? That's what we're gonna do. Once again, thanks everybody for joining me tonight. This game has it's an unfathomable piece of my heart that it has, and it's amazing, and I love it, and I'm gonna keep playing it for years to come. And I'm gonna tap Rosie's foot. I do need to get a fuck, I don't have any space. We'll go back. An AC adapter for the DSLR so we can have the cat cam in earnest. The test one, it was just running off the batteries, and I actually don't have a power cable for it, so once we get an AC adapter for that thing, we will be cat cammed for days. She usually likes to chill in the office while I'm listening to music on the couch behind me, or sitting on my computer. I used to not let her out there, but I'm a pushover when it comes to being a parent, I guess. She's getting into this weird phase where she likes knocking stuff over, and I'm like, you never did this, and now you're doing it. What the hell's the matter with you? And she's just like, I don't know. That's how she says it. That's how she talks. But I know it's late for me. Everybody, regardless of what time of day it is for you, thank you for joining me in our insomniatic cat cafe featuring video games. It's a pleasure to have you all. All 10 of you? Man, what? Ooh. Wait, I do have mansion key. That is some shit. It is late, and you gotta sleep. You have arguably more responsibilities than I do, so you get some wonderful sleep. My body's like, you only get 4 hours. Thank you very much. I appreciate the lurk. Nobody in real life is ever like, oh man, thanks for lurking on me. Who's that person outside my window? This cat's cute. I need to get the cat cam again. These zombies can fuck all the way off. This is a nice break from Resident Evil 2. I was not doing so good last time we were playing Resident Evil 2 Remake. We will. We'll put this bad boy away. I did have... Ah, yes, there we go. Let's keep those crests together. Eat that green herb. Put the grenade rounds away. Thank you for that, berry. Let's see. We'll eat that. And we'll go on our... Should I even take the shotgun? Is that the question? We'll take a full set of shotgun. Put the shells away. That way we have it for emergencies. But we'll stick to the 9mm. Best 9mm in a video game? I don't know. That wasn't something somebody said in chat, obviously. It was something that... It's like, what's the best pistol? So I saw... Time Crime Hero was working some magic with that pistol in Bioshock Infinite. And I was like, what's the best pistol in a video game? Best video game weapon is probably the whip from Castlevania. But not the whip in Bloodborne, that's for sure. Alright, we're gonna play some piano, because we just know how to play piano. We just know how to do it. It's gonna be real nice, too. It's gonna lull you to sleep. Okay, this is one of those moments where the remake and this one messes with me, because in remake you have to combine 2 pieces of music notes. In this one you just have the one. Hey there, how are ya? Thanks for waving. What time is it for you? It's early morning, 8 o'clock? Say 8? It's 2 already. Dang, I'm getting good. Where are you from again? What part? UK, right? Yeah. 8 a.m. Nailed it. My 2 is your 8. It's a good baseline to have. That way I know what other times of days we're at. Honestly, there's so many different people in Time Crime's chat that it's like, or in the Discord, I'm like, I need to have just time.is in the background and then just have all the regions of like where everybody's from minimized so I could see all the different times of everybody. Because I know Melissa Kim Live is all the way across the world as well. There's a good mixture of people in that Discord, and that's what I really enjoy. Matt, if you're just joining us, it is, I guess no longer. I guess that was yesterday. It was Resident Evil 1996's original Resident Evil. Is 25 years old today, yesterday. So we're playing the OG in celebration. I know that we are doing the road to Resident Evil 8 with the 25th anniversary as the excuse for that. And I didn't think I was going to play any of the original ones. I think we were just going to get through the main ones, but I was like, it is Resident Evil 1's birthday, so we're going to play it. And it's also not that long of a game. We could probably finish it. Finish it in good time. I hope that was the right one. I don't remember. With tank controls and all. Alright. I wouldn't mind having just one more remake of Resident Evil. And it'd be like the fully ray-traced spooky mansion of Resident Evil 1. And all its glory, and it'd never have to be remade ever again. So how cool would that be to have real-time reflections on this tile floor with some ray trace lighting and shadows on these little lights, maybe add some candles for fun. I think that'd be really rad. And who knows, maybe one day somebody will inject it into the GameCube remake or something. It is on PC now, so anything's possible, I guess. Can't believe it's already 2 a.m. for me. Where does the time go? Well, this game done in no time. Unless I die from something stupid, then we will stop. We will stop the stream. Ooh, you guys ready for some good bad dialogue again? I sure am. Friend Richard goes, "There are monsters." Yeah, you'll see. We'll see. He's right here. He's literally. I feel like in any other game, the cutscene would have started when I got through the door. He's just kind of hiding right here.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is
That's
dangerous.
a big snake bite.
There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard,
sound too
hold
upset by
on.
it.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem.
You
I'll go and get it.
Who's completely covered in blood and
Thanks.
is just so passive about everything that's going on. Hit my head. I should have worn a helmet. We know where it is. You don't have to show me. We know. We know. We'll be there in 2 shakes. Rosie. Man, I should have been streaming via Ethernet cable a long time ago. I used to be on PC, go Ethernet or go home, not mess with any Wi-Fi bullshit, but I am pretty sure only 5.7 frames have been dropped so far, and usually on average, I remember looking at the screen for RE2 Remake, and it was like 25% of your frames have been dropped, and I'm like, what? Ooh, we took the long way. I'm sorry. It's fine. Bye-bye, Zambi. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. See. Nope. I'm playing your game. We're walking around you. I've been bitten by you too many times. I ain't got time for any of these guys. They all look the same. We're full. Carrying too much grass. I talk about my gaming projects are going on right now. I feel like my collection's getting there. I definitely want to build and or buy a pre-built Mister, which is that FPGA based console that I brought up earlier. Because nothing looks better than like perfect pixels and all that jazz. a hard drive from my PlayStation 2, so I could get all the ISOs off onto a hard drive and in the back of a modded PS2. I will be playing all the PlayStation 2 games. Not all of them, but a good amount. I haven't been playing Klonoa off and on. I definitely want to play Klonoa 2. That was on the PlayStation 2. And it's a pretty cool cel-shaded design. I always played it on the demo. I absolutely loved the demo back in the day, and we gotta play it. We gotta play it at some point. It's a cute little cat with long ears, and you can fly with his ears, and it's just cute. And they're the 90s ads in the GamePro magazine were some of the best marketing I've ever seen in my life. Because Klonoa does sound like an STD, so they'd be like, a couple being like, Klonoa. I'm like, no. A lot funnier as an adult. I was probably like 7 or 8 when I was getting these magazines, so I was like, this is a silly ad. I don't understand. The old roaring 90s where they're like, sex sells, right? Even if it's a children's game. Let's make the ad sexy, or have to do a sex somehow. Conceal that snake bite.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Richard, hold on.
Jill, here's my radio. You should keep it.
Ow. I'm Al.
No! Richard!
He's faking it.
Jill, be careful.
Oh. There we go. Now he's dead. I thought he just made that dead stare, being dead and all. What is everybody's favorite video game system of all time? It could be a handheld too. That counts as well. You got me. You got me. We're not playing that game. Actually, we're gonna restart this room. We're gonna load everybody back to where they belong. We're gonna equip a shotgun and we're gonna sort this feller out. The Game Gear, because it's the first one you had. I use my older brother's Game Gear, but let's get real here. He doesn't play games. Most of our game consoles were, quote, his, but I played them more, so they're mine in my heart. But man, geez, was it 6 or 8 AA batteries, and it was like half hour of playtime, I think. Game Boy Color's a really good one. I mean, Pokemon Yellow for me was just absolutely revolutionary. It's probably my first. I played Final Fantasy VII before I played Pokemon, but man, that Pokemon Yellow was so good. Ooh, we should play Resident Evil Gaiden on this road to Resident Evil 8. So Resident Evil Gaiden is not good. That's a crazy Game Boy Color game. I had the prototype of the Resident Evil 1 port, and that thing is very interesting. We'll do that. We'll do that as a bonus, maybe. We'll get that sorted out somehow. I know I definitely couldn't decide if I wanted to. I'm not ready for the snake. I'm not ready for it. Or am I? Yeah, we could do it. Let's save. so into like not decisive right now. I find it interesting that you both brought up handhelds, because what other handheld is sweeping the nation by storm? The PlayStation Vita. Sorry, the Nintendo Switch. I don't feel like everyone has one. My fiance has one. I had two. I have the light and the regular. And they're just a good old time. I think I have every I bought every Resident Evil over again just for the Switch. It was 0, 1, 4, 5, and 6 too. I gave 6 another shot. I don't have one, but yeah, I know what you mean. Most of my friends have. Are you gonna get a Switch one of these days, or are you all PC all day kind of person? Maybe thinking about getting one on bench. I probably will. Was waiting to see the Switch Pro hype was like. Yeah, I'm curious of that as well. And for some reason, you're not impressed, because I'm getting the newer iteration regardless. I'm not sure if I'll keep my old one. I'm sure how much international shipping is. So I'd totally send it to somebody who treat it with the respect and attention it deserves, because I haven't played it in a while. I had Chamber of Secrets on the Game Boy Color, and that was my favorite game. I got stuck early in on it. I watched my cousin play, I cannot remember if it was, I think it was on PlayStation. The first one, geez, was it the Sorcerer's Stone? It looked good for the time. I had definitely considered revisiting that, or at least one of them. I knew one of them just looked funny, but was actually like a pretty okay game. I don't remember. I might be misremembering though. Let's see. Override. Oh man, I have a new game plus on here. I should have messed around with all my special weapons and stuff that I unlocked from last time and really be flying through this game, but I don't know. Unlocking all the cool infinite weapons, as I've said before, kind of kills the spirit of the game. And if you're not at least almost on the verge of death, and you know, are you even Resident Evil-ing? You know? That's why I like the Doom reboot and Eternal. You're always on this, you're always on the verge of, like, always needing something, whether it's health or armor or ammo. If you're not pretty close to death, are you even slaying demons the way you should? Which reminds me, the DLC for Part 2 came out, and I actually purchased it. I have not started Part 2 of the DLC yet. I might, if I ever do a day stream, a daytime one, that'll definitely be something I'll look into to stream. So that looks fun. You guys will watch me die over and over again and get really pissed off. Who knows? Seems like a really hard game to stream. A lot like racing games. Doom is a game where it requires all your attention and focus. Or you're dead. Let's fight him. Show me a giant snake on the board. Is it just the remake where where's some shotgun bullets hiding? Maybe it's on this barrel behind me. No, gotta be somewhere. Like this game is gaslighting me. It's like, no, that's in the remake. Or vice versa. I'm like, isn't this? No, that's the original. Okay, let's not fuck this up. Oh. prop. Some better weapons, huh? Who's ever killed a snake with a gun? Do like that. Oh, nope, he's running away. Yeah. You better back off, you shitty snake. We did deposit some shotgun shells, so it's not the last of our shotgun shells. We're looking out for future us. Which will be poisoned, though. That's okay. Our friends will come and save us. Oh, am I poisoned? That music.
Am I poisoned? Give me the serum.
We don't have any, Jill. Give me the serum. We're dead. Rosie, what are you doing? You're making me nervous looking out the window like that. Do you ever have your pets or, cat or dog looking at something so intently but you're not quite sure what it is, so it starts to freak you out and you're like, is somebody there? What are you doing? What's hiding? That's what she was doing.
Barry! Barry?
I'm just gonna save her and just dip. Just gonna leave. Yeah, you know, I feel like... Because this isn't the save music. I feel like it's absent from the game. Unless it's somewhere else. Also, if I sound a little nasally, it's because my nose was stuffed all day yesterday, so I'm sorry that I sound like a nasally wiener. Sinus issues do be killing me. Yes, usually spot on the wall or out of the garden door at night. Oof, I wouldn't like that. Garden door at night. The backyard. Is that what they call the backyard from your neck of the woods? The garden? So remember I watched Shaun of the Dead, and his friend goes, there's a girl in the garden, and I'm like, I don't know if there's really a garden back there, it's just a backyard. I like garden more than backyard though. It's much classier. Nice. Back garden. Yeah, yard. It's in the backyard. I like garden more. Rosie's looking at the back garden, which is actually a gravel worth a bunch of cars. No plants, just cars. I feel like I should have had a lighter by now, and I think I might know where one is. But first, we're gonna clog these holes. I totally forgot. This is the... I figured to not include the soundboard just because the dialogue in this is already very ridiculous. You don't want to overdo it with the soundboard, in which this is the game where they all came from. Should I push it? Gas will leak out. Sunfrest. Now a more important question. Do we have all the crests? I don't think so. Got a few more places to hit up. And then we'll be done with this mansion area. want to say there's a lighter here. We get that room lit so we can get the ammos. Yeah, we know how to mix herbs. Just like reading this book, and she's like, huh, I can heal by eating these green plants, and if I mix them and ground them up and place them in a folder, I can eat it later and it'll help. Right, these are folders. What else would it be? This is the folder I break my weed on. That's a piece of paper, I guess. A cloth. Oh, fuck. It's a book page. She's ripping pages out of the book we just got and combining them and putting them on here. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Book of probably Botany. It's fucking crazy. I've been playing this game for over 25 years. I'm just figuring that out. Maybe 23 years. I started playing this when I was 8, and I'm 31. So, maybe not. And not over 25, because it is 25 exactly. I'm just talking out of my butt. There better be more ammo. I have all the herbs. I want ammo. No more chronic. A lot of bullets. It's good. Honestly, I don't... Oh! It's the lighter we've been looking for. That's good. I want that lighter. That's all for that room. We got the one adjacent to it. There's kind of a bunch of silly things in there. Do we have the space? Space. Probably. I have 2 waters, because I'd be like that. Bubbly water and non-bubbly water. Okay, let's see. It appears to be a switch. Will you push it? I will push it. Also, where's the water in that fish tank going to? Like, where's it going? It's not... Where I come from, that is not how we drain a fish tank. Just saying. Okay. Little cupboard. I'll take it. I'll take anything you throw at me. I think there's a file on this desk. Researcher's will. It's a letter. The top of the letter is missing. The remaining says, yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forgot more about you by the day. So I chose a peaceful death rather than becoming a living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep, and I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye, and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. Or Martin Crackhorn. What is this? What is this on the ground? Well, we have a lighter. I think that's just more ammo, but we could always use more ammo. 225. We can get a lot done within the next half hour, so even an hour. Let's see. The Tefti, is that how you pronounce it? It is 8 o'clock-ish for you. What are you having for breakfast? Have we figured out breakfast? Ooh, this room's too quiet. We need to drop some items off in that there box so we can grab some more stuff. Yeah, just a cup of tea right now, debating getting some cereal or an English muffin with Marmite. I'm not familiar with Marmite. I think I might have heard Daniel Dwyer talk about it. But I can't quite remember what it is or what it might be. Ooh, all the green herbs. Alright. Put the crest with the crest. We are on our way. What one? This menu isn't as fast as the other games, that's for sure. What kind of tea, though, is the important question. Classic British yeast shark spread. Their catchphrase is, you either love it or hate it. I think I've heard that before. The catchphrase pertaining to that exact thing. British yeast. It's like they're. Is it like is it like butter or margarine but more fun? Tastier. Some people love toast and butter, but it's not particularly something I get excited about. I have to have something special going on with that toast. Like some jelly or peanut butter or something. He did. Richard from Bravo team. You know, I haven't had in a long time that I really like is cream of wheat. Or I think it goes by malto meal. And it's not very good by itself, but if you put lots of sugar in it, it's amazing. Oh, fuck. The game glitched. That's not the room we're supposed to go to. Oh. That was weird. I guess we're not allowed to go into that room ever again. Oh my god. Oh, we have another room. We sure did just glitch our way halfway across the... It had to have been after we got that lighter. The room was like, I don't want you to go in there. That was weird. I wonder if you can recreate that glitch and then do like a... That would be like a you know... You have glitchless speedruns and non-glitchless speedruns. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be a good strat. It's probably already figured out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crests. We'll come back for it. What we want to do is go to the room on the right of the main hall stairs. See what they got for us over there. I like syrup, but it's got to be like a real nice fancy syrup. I mean, cheap syrup is good on waffles and pancakes too, but nothing beats a good old expensive syrup. This game goes from being so quiet to so very, very loud. Giddy. She made a sound. It wasn't me. She's like, why'd you touch me? I go, it wasn't me. She's like hanging off the computer. She's like, it's like a little surface heater, it's keeping them warm. Even though being in the mountains, it's not that cold yet. It's warmed up quite considerably. Whoop. Nice. You have a good breakfast and feed your cat. So I'm pretty sure the cat is the Moo, right? Very cute cat, by the way. Showed my fiance Moo, and she was like, he is fantastic. Or she says very good. It's her response to most cats. What? You can't catch me, bruh. I was like, please don't tell me the only thing in here is I mean, I have a bunch of these, though. Do you really need any more? We'll eat one for good measure. So we go from yellow fine to green fine. Hit it. That was a sound. Right. Let's see. Yep. That's how we're doing it. We're gonna eat it all. That's so funny. I felt like if I didn't have those crests, it would have sequence broke the whole game. Also, if I didn't have them and I tried to go back through, very strange, very strange. So we want to go to. It's one more door. Where does it go to? We hit all those ones. It's the downstairs. Upstairs. We can't go to those two. Like visualizing each room as I'm like going through them with my finger. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter where that key goes to. Actually, do we try that one? We'll hold on to that key when we come back for Mansion Part 2. There's really no reason to have it right now, though. Okay. More stairs loading. But not this one. Okay. I must see. Man, I still can't get over that glitch. That was so weird. That's literally never happened to me before. Maybe I always had the lighter when I was supposed to have the lighter, though. Who knows? Okay, here we go. Going on to the next part of the game. It's Courtyard? Yeah. One thing that's really interesting about, or what I find interesting, is being older and going back to the older Legend of Zelda games. There isn't an extreme similarity to these in Zelda, but now I understand why I like Legend of Zelda, because it's much like Resident Evil or vice versa, if you want to work the other way around, because that was actually out first, is that Like, it's just a lot of get an item to get an item to get an item to get an item, and this in itself is kind of like a dungeon, you know. Labyrinthy, there are many doors to unlock, all that good stuff. There isn't necessarily like equipment gated obstacles, really. But it is all keys after keys after keys. We're gonna put him down for good this time. Not down? We're gonna trick him. Whoop. Oh, we didn't get our crests. Bummer. That's what I did last time too. Is I get caught up in my conversation and I forget to take certain items with me. So I feel like we would have got the Barry note by now. Him saying like, "Hey, just want to let you know, I left you some items. No big, but." Rosie be moving weird. Okay. Well, where'd he go? I think I passed him. Let's see. There they are. There's probably a bunch of shells to combine too. Is there 2 sets? There's shells. And more shells. Cool. Dang. We're just cleaning house. All the items. Let's see if you poke her while she yawns, she meows with her mouth open, and it's a very funny sound. Fortunately, I'm not sure if she did it because I had headphones on, and I'm also not sure if jeez, that kind of spooked me. If RTX voice picks up cats, because I can snap my fingers and it won't capture it, but maybe it knows what a cat meow is. I don't know. I've heard it capture her before, so yes. It's weird that they do this whole long spiel because they don't even make you put these in any particular configuration, but they give you the whole freaking spiel of where and why these need to be in the places that they are. I hope that dog isn't super close because we're just gonna go. Perfect. Let me get the crank. Let's just chill on this here shelf. That spooked me. I was like, that light is fading. I'm just Rosie in front of the light. I just had a fucking heart attack though. Now I'm all kinds of on edge. Okay. Give it a hot second. Isolate myself once again. Jeez, I remember this game being so short, and I'm not taking my sweet time with it, but at the same time. Whoop. Gotcha, both of them. Okay. These load times, they be long. That track of the dogs howling and barking over and over again, it's so ridiculous. Same like 15, 20-second loop. Yes. We emptied the water. Got some spooky mist going on. Snakes. Wrong game. Yeah. Maybe one point or another. So I played the second Dino Crisis a bunch of times, but I never played the first Dino Crisis. I think that'd be something that would be super interesting to get into, considering some Resident Evil dinosaurs, basically. Got your tank controls, limited ammo, all that jazz. Puzzles, unlocking doors. Ooh, crocodile. What do we have? Here, let's go and get one. We'll get an ultimate starter or whatever. Not messing with these dogs. We're just gonna run right past them. Usually pretty good about dodging these fellers. The weird thing about this, the remake's very similar to this one, except for some of the... See, that's what's crazy, is that Resident Evil 3's remake is like they cut stuff out. And in the Resident Evil remake, they added just a little more stuff. Not a whole lot, but, you know, just some extra rooms and stuff. Maybe sequenced a few things a little differently. And by all means, it's a perfect remake. It's very, very similar to this one. Ah, the save music. Let's let it wash over you. I'm like, stop. Make me feel tired. Grab all that stuff. I didn't realize how similar the music is to the same music in the remake. I mean, I am more familiar with the god-awful terrible music from the bad director's cut. I think we're getting to the point in the game where I think we're gonna start needing some more powerful stuff. So, I think we'll ditch that and that. We'll do bazooka. Yes. Oh. And we'll fill up that herb. Combine those, and we'll be good to go. I should you just fill this up, like, okay, nope. I misremembered. I was like, I think that's Resident Evil 2, where you can just, as long as it's the same grenade ammo, you can just load it up. And have, like, literally over however amount would be. The max in this 6, 8. Whoop! It's just pieces. Oh. That shouldn't have happened. It's rude. Oh, there's the book. I'll take the red book. It's not every day you find a... Let's see, what do we got? They're all blank. What's it for? Huh? That's what they say. We're going to empty this tub. Hopefully there won't be any zombies inside. So I was just talking about how the sequencing of certain things are spaced out differently. Let's see. Breaking news. Not really breaking, but published by Ian M. King. NVIDIA's DLSS for upcoming Switch. Multiple people familiar with the plan told us yes. Expect higher price tag. It's from Bloomberg. Nintendo will use a new NVIDIA graphics chip in 2021. Of course, dang. That sounds a bit like a very interesting story. I want that new Switch to be real. Of course, man, I hope they address bot concerns, though. I had to try real hard to get the PS5 and the Series X. At least I got them for at cost, though, so that's nice. But, just the overall, like, dread and stress of being, like, refreshing the cart and be like, am I gonna get it? Am I gonna get it? It sucks. Don't poison me, please. Don't poison me. She poisoned? She's cautioned. We'll get her where she needs to be. Yes, the door. These poll cues have the answer. Except we're not going to read the poll cues. No, no. I swore there was something more useful in this room, like ammo or something. Don't! Yelling at the spider. Rosie, what'd you do? She goes, nothing. Leave me alone. Don't touch me, she says. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Fortunately, it takes too much time to do anything about it and doesn't even take off that much of your health. So we're not gonna do that. That room and that room. Let's see. There is some stuff. That's not how we're doing that now. Man. Going from the original to the remake is just this one big, like, gaslighting game in my own brain. I gaslight myself. So we got the bees. Let's see. Can I do it though? Can I just guess? Yes, I'll push some keys. Ooh, so close. No. I think there's probably a better way to do this, but that one goes in on itself. That one's diagonal. That one's diagonal. Do that one. Undo that one. again. No. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll just... Let's see. Resident Evil 1 number pad. Combo. Numeric pad. Well, there's some fun in doing the puzzles, but I'd also rather have more time than fun. 3, 4, 5. I have to let it start over. There we go. We don't have the space to do what it wants us to do in there, though, unfortunately. But we do want this key from the bees. Dormitory key. Oh, no, 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 no! It's locked. Plate says 003. Okay, dormitory it is. Yes, I have used it. It's useless, I know. No, stop. I always hit the wrong buttons in the, I think I said a million times that this is completely... such a unintuitive, not unintuitive, it's just not enough. Super responsive inventory system. We've come a long way in inventories in the past, and backwards in a lot of ways too when it comes to inventory systems. In the past 25 years. Okay, get that back more. Show me potato. Nobody wants to talk to you, Mr. Zombie. Okay. Let's see, this place can be pretty quick if I play my cards right. Let us see. You know, when it comes to a new Switch, I kind of wonder. You know, if it'll be an older, will it be the older audience looking for a new Switch plus the, you know, the scalpers? Like, how's that gonna work? I feel like a lot of parents aren't going to get the new one based off the fact that they're gonna literally say, I felt like I just got you the Switch. No. Because it's gonna play all this, have all the same software and everything. So, why? There's no need for it. I guess in my special use case, maybe. At the same time, too, like, I don't... Some of those games that have a unlocked frame rate or maybe uncapped, like, maybe they might benefit from better hardware, but, like, the Switch isn't just gonna magically have better looking and feeling games right from the get-go, as far as the Pro is concerned. I think they should call it the Super Nintendo Switch is the best. I don't want a Switch Pro. I don't want a Switch Plus. I don't want a Switch XL. I want the Super Nintendo Switch. I think that's the best thing they could do. And also, all those crazy ideas I had in my brain when I first saw the Switch of the controllers coming up, I'm like, oh man, they're gonna have all these cool different modularized button sets, like you know, maybe an N64 one that snaps on, and a GameCube one. That's really super happened. I think I've seen a GameCube one on Amazon, but that's like some AliExpress looking thing. Let's see. There should be some. Oh, what is this? Why is there so much water? What is that tank right there? Oh. Please let me go, shark. Oh, there's a cutscene. Oh, a baby shark, too. We need to really book it, or else we are going to die. Yes, please. We're gonna drain this motherfucker. And they're just gonna be flopping on the ground. Little sharks. What's this? Okay, no controls. It is hidden. There's a lever. Will you move it? Not nearly as stressful as it is in the remake, that's for sure. Just got a shark tank underneath the fucking mansion, you know? It's crazy. There's a sound from the room next door. Now we don't have to worry about those sharks. They're just gonna be flopping around, not doing much for us. Do need to get out of danger, though. And that flopping sound did sound like a hunter, and that kind of scared me a little bit. It's definitely... I'm definitely feeling the... It's kind of early vibes. Kind of late, actually. Sorry. Okay. Beep, boop, beep, beep, bop, bop. Oh yeah, it is like the Steam Messenger sound. I hear it now. I finally hear it. Like they're all wet and useless. Like there's more ammo in here. Maybe it was the remake. Room in the remake had more ammo. So what is even in here? What are we getting? What are we getting at? Pixel hunt. There's gotta be a key in here, right? Wrong. I'm just wrong. Let's say it's in this room. Gonna make the plant powder and kill it. Okay. That is a big room. I don't care what they say, it's a big room. Also, if Plant 42 is hanging off the ceiling, then why is its roots in a thing below? Hmm? Plant 42 is hanging on the ceiling of a floor higher than this one. And its roots are below it? Wouldn't it be above it? Like a tomato tree? It's a tomato plant? Tree. Oh, they hang those upside down, right? Okay. Back in good health. Better health, at least. Okay. Yes, I will climb. Okie dokie. I already saw that mage key. We said we're gonna tuck that away. More rooms, more keys. Let's see. Really do need to start streaming during the day though too, or day my time. Because I can literally feel myself getting more and more tired as the night goes on. Or not even tired, just a little less calm. Oh, we're gonna deposit some items for sure. Search time. Okay. 3 o'clock. I think we'll go back to the mansion and call it. And we'll continue this, I don't know. I want to get back on track, though, as far as the going to Resident Evil 8 goes. Let's see. Book. We need to get rid of this King Frank. It's not doing us any good. I don't think we're gonna encounter any more enemies, so we're gonna make that concoction. We're gonna fry the shit out of Planet 42. Fry, burn. Just say it's a chemical burn. Gonna need a high SPF. Okay. I was like, where are we going again? Okay. Definitely. You have a great day. You get that work done. We have empty bottles. And we have empty bottles. Oh, geez. Okay, so we have to start with water, 1, red, 2, purple, 3, green, 4. This will be easy. We just go up to 14 or 16 with some maths. So... What? Do you not know? You don't know how to do the chemical, or what? What are we doing? We put water in an empty bottle? Yeah. Got the water. We put the water in an empty bottle? No. We already have some water. Shit. Do we have to read a file before we could even touch this stuff? Interesting. 003, where? What key are we missing? Ugh. Dang. 002. Key 003. Resident Evil. Range mode sounds like a cool thing to play. Well, the keys are in different areas. It's kind of like, for a game I know really well, that might be right up my alley. Basement storeroom. B1. Why didn't I see it? Where was it? Interesting. Could have swore I saw it. Well, I'm really surprised how similar the music is between this one and the remake. It's kind of more like a higher quality version of it, which is interesting. I ain't got time for you sharks. Let's see. Storeroom? Question mark. God damn it. No. Sonic ad, get real. Did I just see a glint? Thought I did. Come on. It's really... There it is. It doesn't glint as fast as it should, in my opinion. What is that shit? Always finding ways to make these playthroughs longer. Just so we have to be up a little bit later. Let's see. Right. Now, welcome us into door 003, please. This is a weird dormitory. They call this a dormitory? Like, what the hell is this hall even? Turn on some other shit. Okay. Now we have... Yep, body book. Or Plant 42. B-Jolt. Cool. Now a book is missing. You know, Jill, you know where the book is. Don't be such a kid. Okay. I guess we'll see what's in there as well. Why not? Ooh! Fucking knocked his head clean right out. It's mirrors. I leveled mirrors in games. So I'm pretty sure it's literally just a mirror of... There's literally two Jills in here, running around. One more look. Nothing major about this washstand. Great line break. Okay, let's make the concoction. could be like 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 3 plus, I don't know, some sort of formula. I'll try and pay attention. Someone's written on the wall. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 6 plus 7 equals 13. Okay, we're good. 2, absolutely. We're going to find the water with 2 and make 3. I'm going to get 2 and 3 and make 5. Think. This room is too quiet. Ooh, it seems to fail. Cody, you buffoon. Books 1 and 2. This is a super exciting part, but it must be done. Something's written on the wall. 1 plus 2 is 3. So 3 and 4. Okay. Number 4. Yes. Let's see. We have 7. Was it 3 and 3 and 2 and 4, 6. Okay. Then we shall do it. Yes. UMB. What could that stand for? Yes. 6 and 7. Is that correct? I don't want to start over because it's such a slow go. 6 and 7 is 13. Yes. How did I get stumped on this when I was little? There's literally nothing to it. Okay, water and 2. So we're going to make another 3. It doesn't help that you have to look at your inventory every time it just wants to show you like one thing after another. Okay. And this is gonna do it. 3, 13, 13 makes the bee jolt. And I cannot put the other jars away, which is ridiculous. They should just go away after this is done. Go to the basement and mess that root system up. Acquire the helmet key. Go down there. There's a ladder. Will you descend it? Of course. I'll descend it. We should probably save because it's quite unwise to save before a boss fight. And that's if we end up even fighting it. When this is basically a huge shortcut for the boss. I'm not sure if it's actually necessary. Let's say it's optional and you end up requiring more ammo for the boss. Okay. Burn, bitch. Don't breathe those fumes in. Jill. Do not breathe those fumes in. How's it going? That's quite a fucking sound. It's like somebody picking sticks on the ground. It's like, I don't even know. I don't even know what that sound is. Oh, bye-bye, Mr. Shark. Everybody say bye to the shark. Tip your sushi chef. So that's the last time we're seeing him. Okay, so we have the Vigil, and we're going to, we gave it to Plant 42, and now we're gonna drop off a bunch of shit in our box and save. Because like I said before, not saving before a boss fight is very unwise, and you do not want to do that. I feel like if I were to, you know, obviously not, has not been my fastest playthrough, but I kind of feel like if I were to speedrun any game, it would probably be Resident Evil 2 or 1? Any of the first 3 originals, and actually, yeah, remakes or originals of the first 3, I think would be like my go-to for trying out a speedrunning idea for sure. Get these damn empty bottles put away. No need for it. Let's see. Just make sure we have plenty of ammo for this fight. Explosive? I'll take it. Acid rounds? Yes, please. I'll take some safe, necessary precautions for sure. Got the ink ribbon. I've always seen these like being represented as like different sizes across the Resident Evil series. It's like, what does an ink ribbon even, like, how big are they? What do they look like? I don't even know. They're either really big or really small. They can't be that big though. They still have to fit in a fucking typewriter, right? And they're pretty big too. I had bullets once upon a time. I had clips. That's quite a name. Clip. We'll combine those so we have easy access to that later. We don't have to go scrounging through our box just for more of that. I say we're ready for Plant 42. If we even have to fight it at all. I highly doubt that though. And if you enjoy watching on this chill stream, if you just have it in the background, feel free to leave a follow. I stream super late, my time, at least every night, if not every other night. And it doesn't have to be this big old bombastic thing. We're just kind of chilling. Late night Resident Evil, late night anything. I'm gonna try and get some daytime streams for at least newer stuff. I'd like to cover new stuff. Because I do own lots of new things, but I was just kind of in a gaming rut. Alright, let's do this thing. Is that the music or no? It's dead wrong. That's the that record's got thing. Oh, this guy fucks off. Smacked her right into the fucking wall. That's some, I got no time for your bullshit, bro. Is what he's saying. No. You fucking annihilated. What do you think was in this room? Nothing? What was this room for? Like, could it be like window panes? Is this a greenhouse? No, there's no fucking way this is a greenhouse. What greenhouse has a fucking fireplace in it? Probably getting to that time where we call it, maybe. We got some good new dialogue coming up, though. Wesker.
Wesker!
Oh, it says I'm streaming the wrong game. I am so sorry about that.
Jill, so you're safe.
It fucking auto-completed for me.
That's what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect myself against
Eagle Eye
those
Tam,
strange
Eugene,
creatures.
thank you for following.
Is that right? Anyway, it's good to see you're safe.
Jill, our first priority is to get out of here.
Yes, you're right.
Now, there are a lot of rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
No wonder Chris said Resident Evil 2.
I'll go
I
to
was
the
like,
other
what?
house
No.
and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Are you counting on us? No, we're not going to do it. I don't like that it's the icon for the remake when it's fucking ridiculous. Okay. We actually have the right info now. It's like, what was that? All right. Cool. So we got the helmet key, and we are on our way back to the mansion. We're gonna. If they were just chilling here, I would not be trying to squish him. Also, why the fuck? What is Wesker doing? He like, I'm just gonna make it look like I'm helping by shooting these bows. I know that's why Wesker sounds like, but who knows? You know, it's getting late for me, so I think we are gonna call it possibly. But yeah, we'll continue this another time. I want to do like so all of our long plays are the mainline series. That's going to be, you know, the LPs, and then we'll do sometimes the original games be like little EPs or bonus episodes or something like that. But yeah, thanks for everyone who stopped by. It's been real good. But I think I'm actually going to try to get some real sleep for a change. But yeah, definitely. Until next time, in this Insomniac cafe. There we go.